Hi everyone. Boy, today is October 4th. Um, and I just got back from Home Depot and I have to tell you, people are really getting nervous. They're buying mostly batteries, they're buying gas cans. Home Depot close to my house, which is the one on 152nd, towards US 1. They sold out on generators. I overheard someone say, "Hey, that's the last one. We don't have another one." I'm going, "Wow." So I'm here to tell you a few last minute tips that I want people to take advantage of. I remember when I went through Hurricane Andrew, they said to make sure that your refrigerator is full because a full refrigerator retains the cold a lot better than an empty one. And they were saying, don't fill it up with perishables, but, okay, fill it up with like paper towels, rolls of paper towels, um, rolls of toilet paper, because it's going to fill the space up and it's going to keep the things a lot cooler. What I'm doing now is I have a refrigerator that has an ice maker on the outside, but also has an ice maker on the inside. So I'm filling up the trays of ice, and I'm bagging them in Ziploc bags, and I'm just going to put them throughout the refrigerator. That might be a good idea for people that don't have generators or, went out to buy one and couldn't get one. Fill up your refrigerator with ice, bags of ice, bags that don't leak, because you don't want to mess in there, once everything starts melting. I'm watching the track of the hurricane, and it seems to have moved a little bit more towards the east, which is a good thing. But that Hurricane Matthew, is so wide. Last I heard, it was over 300 miles wide. You're still going to get a good amount of wind and lots of rain because those feeder bands are spinning. And once that hurricane reaches the Bahamas, you're going to start getting the feeder bands, and you're going to start getting the wind. So the time to prepare is not when hitting us is imminent, but right now. I'm getting ready to go outside and put my outdoor furniture away. I have 2 sheds, and I'm just going to pop them in there and we're good to go. And I'm going to rearrange my garage so I can fit both cars. Right now I can only fit one. I may bring in, I have a scooter, so I may bring in the scooter inside the house. I have a double door that opens up to the back, and I'm just going to ride the scooter inside the house. Because if I leave the scooter in there, I can't put the other car in there. So that's the plan for right now. I overheard the Weather Channel say that those of you that have never experienced a hurricane, the time is now to prepare. Also, our governor, the governor of Florida, Rick Scott, he said, oh, 1 second. He said to listen to the veterans who've been through hurricanes, because they know what to expect, when to prepare. Now, if you live in low-lying areas and you know your area is going to flood, leave. Leave. Don't stay. Note that the emergency personnel that are there to help you cannot help you when the situation is dire for them as well. Keep that in mind, okay? So if you're staying because you don't want to leave your pets behind, find a shelter that takes pets. There's shelters that take pets. If you have a relative that is farther up in elevation and they're willing to take your pets, give the pets to them. Don't leave your pets home alone, okay? Because they're scared too, and they'll get traumatized. You don't want that, okay? yesterday when I was getting all my supplies together, because I actually have a container full of supplies, I have a crank radio, and I pulled it out, and to my surprise, this crank radio, although it was functioning, the exterior, the case, was deteriorating. It was so sticky. It was, I was just going, how can this be? I've never used it. I bought it for an emergency purposes such as this, and I can't use it because it's so sticky. And it's a smell. And of course it's made in China. It's made in China. Approved by NOAA, which is the National Oceanographic Atmospheric Association for Hurricanes. And so it was approved by them, and I thought, oh, it's approved by them. It's a good thing. No. So a little heads up here. If you can buy products that are made in the USA, even paying a little bit more, buy it. You know, we got to support our country. We've got to employ our people that are unemployed. We have to, I know this is not a time to say this, but we have to vote for the person who is going to bring our economy back up with jobs, with products made in the USA. If you don't like that candidate, you know what? There's 2 more in the ballot. Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, because the person who voted for the trade between China, and we have a lopsided trade where they send more products in than we send to them. They actually don't want our products. I don't know why. I mean, right? So I have a crank radio that I've never used, that the casing is deteriorating, made in China. Bottom line. Okay, so I'm off that rant. Be ready. Be prepared. Now's the time. I'm going to tell you this. Here in South Florida, in Miami, and I'm appalled. I'm appalled at these gas stations. They have raised their gas prices. Rick Scott said that there is no shortage of gasoline. So that is uncalled for to price gouge the people of South Florida because there's a storm coming. That is not right. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Trust me. I'm very vocal. I'm very vocal. I write a lot of articles that actually gets printed in the paper. So you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to say something. Shame on you. Shame on you. Okay, I remember during Hurricane Andrew, there were several people that were busted because they were selling the few generators that were left at $5,000 a pop. My in-laws, God bless them, they're wonderful, wonderful people. I couldn't have asked for better in-laws. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law drove all the way from California and brought us a generator. God bless them. God bless them. Anyways, everyone, take care. Remember, all can be replaced, but life just happens once. Also, word of note, speaking about stuff that can be replaced, be mindful that the insurance companies of today are not the insurance companies that we had back in Hurricane Andrew. Okay, they have written into their policies hurricane deductibles, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% of your home values. I think the maximum that you can get is 10%. But the higher you go up, the more of the deductible that you have to meet if you get stuff destroyed by a hurricane before the insurance kicks in, before they pay you anything. So let's say you have a $300,000 home value. Look at your policy. And you have a 10% deductible. That's what? $30,000 in damage that you have to meet before that insurance company kicks in. And trust me, if you have a barrel tile roof, $30,000 will not cover to replace it. Okay? So keep that in mind. keep that in mind. Protect your valuables if you're able. Pick up any flying debris that's outside. Remember, if it doesn't damage your house, it could damage a neighbor. And trust me, in today's climate of social media and posting video online, I bet your bottom dollar that your neighbor's going to take a video of all your scattered debris in case one of it flies into their home and damages their home, and you might get the bill. So don't put off anything to chance, okay? So that being said, remember, still, all can be replaced, but life just happens once. Protect your life. Leave if you have to. Your loved ones are important. Extended, elderly, family members, friends, anybody that they need help, don't forget them as well, okay? Emergency personnel will not go out if their lives are in danger. So make sure that they're safe. You're safe too, okay? God bless you. Goodbye from South Florida. I will, try to get back online again if I still have power. If not, you'll hear from me anyways. God bless America, everybody. Bye.